I'm here with Tim Kennedy. Tim, is this your first time here in Toronto, or have you been here before?
I have been here before. I've never fought here.
Okay, right.
So, pretty cool. I've only fought in Canada one other time. That was in Quebec.
Yeah.
Came to Canada, to Toronto, on a hopscotch to a hunting trip up north.
Okay, cool. How is the hunting up here? Do you enjoy it in Canada? It's pretty good. A lot of people rave about it.
Oh, it's really, really good. It's a beautiful country. It's a beautiful landscape, beautiful animals, beautiful people, fantastic food. As like, I'm kind of a environmentalist slash conservationist, with hunting being a very distant third to that. Like, I just love sneaking into nature before it wakes up, before it realizes that I'm there. Before the sun comes up, before the animals are up. I'm already up in a tree, and then you get to see and smell and be connected to all this that's happening. Maybe you get to put some food on your table next week from what you find. Maybe you don't. Maybe you just get to be part of something that so few people get to see, and that is like the raw element of what nature is, the beauty and scariness of it.
Certainly in your world, it's you need that type of stuff, especially with everything that's going on with you and the Fighters Association and this fight and everything. How have you sort of been able to kind of balance everything? I know you like being busy, but is hunting, like, what are some other things that you've kind of used to kind of not get too stressed out with everything?
I work, so I don't get stressed out. I work, and that working is competing with guns or grappling, obviously training still. I own a handful of companies. We launched a nonprofit, filmed 2 TV shows this year. We made a movie that released this year. We kind of broke every record for an independent film. That's since I fought last.
Right. And that's sort of what's been keeping you out of the cage, right? Because for a lot of casual fans, they don't really know what you've been up to. But is that sort of what it's been? Just the businesses and everything else that's kind of keeping you occupied?
Yeah, I've been in like 20 countries in as many weeks.
Yeah.
Filmed 3 different TV shows. Filmed a movie. Funded a movie. And then released the movie in theaters, now on DVD, Range 15. Started a nonprofit, started a new company, bought into another company, like all since I fought last. So, and all the while, I'm a 2 or 3 day workout guy every day, regardless, period. Fighting, not fighting, I'm always trying to get better, faster, stronger, and harder to kill.
Saying that, how happy are you to get back in the cage here on Saturday? It's been so long, with the delay with Rashad in New York, and then on this card. How happy are you to finally get back in there?
God, I'm happy to eat.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see kind of the realized potential, to see the hard work. And this has been such a long training camp with so much time, blood, sweat, and effort that I'm pumped for Saturday night.
What are some things you feel like you've improved on since the last time we saw you in your fight with Yoel Romero?
In 2 years, I was able to kind of just train to train. Right. That's cool. Yeah. You're not training for a fight. You're not smashing your body. You're loving. I fell in love with the sport again. I fell in love with kickboxing again, like traditional Muay Thai. Yeah. I fell in love with grappling. I fell in love with putting a gi back on. I fell in love with old school wrestling, bringing in, Lee Kemp and, some guys getting ready for the Olympics. Things that I haven't been able to do in 10 years. I was able to reignite a passion, which was martial arts.
How do you sort of see this fight playing out on Saturday?
Man, Kelvin's tough. He's a durable, talented, fantastic fighter. Has a difficult time making 170. He's top 5 at 170. So at 185, he is very dangerous. I see this fight playing out like all my fights. I'm going to get my hands on them. They're not going to like any aspect of it. It's rough everywhere.
When would you like to get back in the cage after this? You want to keep active as much as possible, or with everything that's going on in your world, you're just going to kind of wait and see?
It's definitely a wait and see thing. Maybe I fight again. Maybe Yoel Romero, will test positive for steroids again, and Michael Bisping needs an opponent, and I already beat him last time I was here in Canada. So maybe that will get me back in the cage. Maybe it won't. I got more important things to do than fighting. while the middleweight title would be cool, I'd probably just leave it on the cage floor after I won it.
Thank you so much for the time, Tim.
Yep.